Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight, we're going to talk about a knife that I bought on a whim. So I was looking one night at some knives and saw one. Have you ever bought something that just looked different and you said, I've never seen that, I don't know what it is, I want to see it close up, so you just buy it anyway? Well, that's what happened here, and I still don't know a lot, but I know it's a pretty cool knife, so let's take a look at it. All right, guys, so this is a different knife. So I was looking around one night on eBay and I saw somebody that had a bunch of knives for sale, and I saw this one on there. So I said, what in the heck is that? So I was asking them questions. Of course, they had no answers for me. They, all they knew was it was a knife and that was heavy. And I mean, it is heavy. But this bone on this scales here, if you look at it, is super thick. I mean, super thick. I saw it and I thought, you know what, that is unique. The only markings on this knife, all right, this is where y'all are going to help me out here, is I'm pretty sure that says Pauls, is in P-A-U-L-S. At first I thought it might say D-A-U-L-S, but I'm pretty sure it's P-A-U-L-S, 11/25/76. So I'm guessing that's a date, 1976. But very unique. It had brass handles, and the bone, at first I was like, that looks like that old cheap bone like you'd see on a Pakistan knife or something. But when I got it, the bone is actually pretty thick, and it's unique how it's made. You notice they have a nail nick right here, and the brass, the way it's built, I mean, to me, it's like a custom knife, and that's the first thing I could think of. I said, this is weird. You know, it's got a pin here, a pin here, a pin here. You know, usually the scales will come all the way down and they'll skip this pin or just put it in the bone. So when I saw this, I thought, this is kind of odd. And then I saw where it had the nail nick for that weird looking blade there. These blades are weird too. So I'm gonna pull them out. Hopefully I can, let's see, I'm gonna zoom this thing all the way out. Give us some. So if you look at this blade, it has a definite hard swedge. I mean, look at that. It's like very noticeable. It's got a nail nick that goes all the way down. And then on this side, same thing. But what is cool about it is it's not marked on the blade. So I was hoping to find anything about it, and I couldn't. But like I was telling you, sometimes you just see something and you're like, that's neat. The price is right. I want it. I'm going to get it. And that's what I did. Very, very sharp. Let's see what that is, if that's anything. No, it's nothing. I was thinking, darn, I done found a marking on it, but I didn't. All right, so let's go to this side here. I have no fingernails, so, well, I mean, I have some, but you know what I mean. I don't have long ones or anything. So a lot of times these blades, I need to grease this bad boy. So this blade is kind of unique too. It's more of a pen blade, but it has a swedge, and it goes, let's see, I'm gonna turn it this way to make it look better. See how it kind of drops down? But it is really cool. So I have no idea about this knife, but I mean, it is sharp. It's zoom back out. Zoom in, zoom out. I'm gonna make y'all drunk. But it's got a good snap. It's a big knife. It's super heavy. I mean, it's got a ton of brass in there. It is not, it's just weird. I have not figured it out yet. If anyone knows anything about this, I would love to know. I put it on knife forums. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people was watching this knife. So for example, it's one of them buy it now deals, or not buy it nows, make an offer or bid, and there was a ton of people watching. So that's another thing that intrigued me. You know, whenever somebody else wants something that you want, it kind of makes you want it even more. So usually if you go on eBay, you might see a knife and there might be 12 watchers or 3 watchers or 2 watchers. This knife had like 70 watchers immediately. So I contacted the person that had it, made them an offer, which was probably, I mean, it wasn't crazy. I mean, it was nothing bad. I paid a lot more for knives. I paid more for a steak dinner than I gave for this knife. But it was just something I wanted. I liked that it said 76 there. I said, okay, so we know it's old. If that's the date, it's got to be. Think about it, 11/25/76, Paul's. I don't know if, is this Paul's knife or is this Paul's, the guy that made it, his last name was Paul's, or I have no idea. I've looked, I've tried, I haven't had any luck. You might be a genius on knife makers and can tell me more. But anyway, if anyone has ever seen this, knows anything about it, you can tell that it has a back spring here. There is no liners in there, which I guess it wouldn't need one because it's a single blade anyway, but I thought that was kind of neat. And it's thick. I mean, this is some thick, thick brass. When I say heavy, I wish I had a scale here. I need to buy one so I can start weighing this stuff. I mean, it weighs as much as a $110 easily, maybe, probably more. But I just thought that was neat. I liked the way it looked. I thought it was unique. I'd never seen one. Heck, I'm 53 now, so in all my years of searching, I'd never seen one. So I said, let's get it. Let's do it. I was, see, how old was I? 76. So I was 5 years old when this knife was made. So I thought that was kind of cool too. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, email me, bladebloodhound@gmail.com. So far, I've had a few emails, but there were people that actually I knew, so I didn't know if, I need to check and make sure I'm giving y'all the right email address. I'm sure I am, though. bladebloodhound@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. See y'all tomorrow.